I'm like, bang that fucker bar. That's hard. They say Flocka trippin', shouty on that other shit. What? I keep the crowd jumping like I'm Chris Cross, bitch. I ain't gon' cross over, ain't rap, nigga, move over. They say I ain't gon' make so this shit.
What you see is what you get. Pontiac, Michigan, Bradley and Alexander. I want to say up until the 10th round, where it lasted up until it was a good fight. It was a good fight. You know. I want to give Bradley his props for winning, man. People are gonna say that Bradley used his head just like we knew he would, a headbanger. You know what? The last two headbutts, in my opinion, were Devon Alexander lunging in. You know, I know this from fighting, man. Trust me. Devon Alexander lunged in, and he kind of, especially that last headbutt, he lunged in to that collision on the head with Timothy Bradley. And Timothy Bradley obviously has the bigger and tougher head. So, you know, he got the worst of that collision. But, you know, people are going to try to diminish this win. They're going to try to say Timothy Bradley used his head all fight, because I know there was a total of, like, 5 or 6 headbutts. Honestly, I would have to rewatch the fight again, like I will do tomorrow morning, to really, really get it down to a science in terms of rounds and scoring and everything. But one thing I would say, just off a rough general, I would say I did have Bradley winning up to at least up 2 rounds on Devon Alexander. But Devon Alexander fought a good fight. I did think Timothy Bradley was going to break him down, like I said in my prediction. He seemed to keep his head on, man. He seemed to have his edge. His punches started to lose steam past the 5th round. But, you know, I think, you know, Timothy Bradley, man, he's a stalker. You know, he cuts the ring off, and he was trying to obviously get on the inside. He did land some good shots, especially to the body. I think it was a left hook. It was at the end of a round. I thought it was a solid. He landed some good body shots, and he landed to the head clean. I think that one, what was that, a straight right hand he landed on him. You know, Devon Alexander was holding a lot. You know, he was holding a lot, man. Every time Tim came to that inside, he would, you know, grab his head, grab him by the neck. I mean, what do you want the guy to do? He's the type of fighter that, I understand that is kind of a defense. You know, coaches will tell you to do that. You know, grab him when he gets to the inside. You know, cuff his hands. That's what you want to do. You don't want to fight to the inside of Bradley. You want to keep him at range with his jab. You know, but a lot of his jabs was meaningless. You know, Timothy was blocking a lot of Devon's punches. Devon's got a crisp jab, but it really doesn't land a lot of the time. So, I don't know. But I give credit, even if this fight had went, well, obviously if it went the distance, I don't know. But I think Bradley would have won regardless. If it went the distance. I had Bradley up at least 2 rounds. Like I said, I would have to rewatch the fight again tomorrow morning to know exactly. But I did have roughly Bradley up 2 rounds, and I'm going to give Bradley credit for a win. This guy's determination is his gift. I think out of all his confidence level, he refuses to lose. But Devon fought a great fight. Like I said, he kept going more than I expected him to go without being broken. So, you know, he fought a good fight. And when you get headbutt, man, that shit hurts. So nobody should criticize Devon either and be like, man, he should have fought through that. Or when it comes down to it, he didn't really stop the fight. The referee did. But, you know, Devon Alexander, I was impressed with him. I like both fighters, but Bradley had the edge. You know, I think Bradley wanted to fight. And Devon wanted to keep it, obviously, to the outside and outbox him. So he did what he had to do. He kept holding Bradley. But, you know, to me, Timothy Bradley won the fight. He was up at least 2 rounds. You know, y'all can leave me opinions like usual. Let me know what y'all think. Don't criticize either fighter. Don't criticize Bradley. You know, you sweat pouring in your eyes, headbutts. That shit fucks with you, man. I don't know how many people can endure that and continue with a fight. And, you know, Devon lunged in at times. You know, both fighters were going at each other, lunging in, trying to commit to a punch, and the heads collide. Yeah, maybe the first headbutt. I think the first headbutt definitely was Bradley, you know, being smooth on the inside, giving him that headbutt. But the last 2, I feel Devon was lunging in. Especially the last one, I think they kind of was like both going for a punch and they collided, man. So people gonna discredit Timothy Bradley for this win, saying, you know, the head banger, the headbutt king. Bradley, but I'm not gonna. I credit where credit's due, man. Timothy Bradley won and he got it done. He won the fight, man. He won the fight. I would love to see him fight Amir Khan or Mike Donald. Would be a very exciting fight to see him fight Mike Donald. But of course, status-wise, in terms of getting to the top dog, I think, yeah, like he said, Amir Khan would be the top choice. So, you know, leave me comments and let me know what y'all think, man. I was impressed. What you see is what you get. Good fight. Slideways 100.